So, talking about cleaning up, eh? You have the Five of Wands here, first coming out single in the deck. So you can see clearly in this card that you have a lot of people that are blindfolded and they're just trying to, you know, crack open this nest here, this beehive nest, and they're not seeing completely where they're hitting, so they may hit each other. You have just one person here sitting on the side looking at the thing. This Five of Wands usually talks about change, war, having different opinions, having a lot of opinions. It may be you on your inside having a lot of ideas about how you want to go towards this honey here, how you want to actually get this, your goal, get the goods. But until you get the goods, you need to crack the shell, put in some effort here. So there may be a lot of inner conflict about how to do one thing, how to proceed forward, and you don't usually like this because you're straightforward action in general. But here, this inner conflict may also reflect on the outside of you. A lot of people with a lot of opinions upon how to reach the said goal, okay? There is a goal here. Everyone's trying to get to it, or you have a lot of people that are putting in their 2 cents, you know, like, this is my opinion, you should do like that, like this, and there comes another person that tells you, no, you should do it like this, and they gather around and actually talk about a thing that you may hold very dear, but they're hitting this with, you know, wands, like, this is the path that you should walk to get to this, no, this is the way, no, this is the way. And you may be put in this position where you see other people having a lot of opinions about how you should do what you should do. So, a lot of conflict. And this is here for you in the past. And after this comes 9, the Hermit. It's a funny thing because I've set this candle up here and it casts this light here right on the Hermit card. It's funny. I lit up this red candle for your fiery essence, Sagittarius. Also, I'm planning on doing the fire readings today. So actually, I started with your reading because every time I try to do a Sagittarius reading, I am baffled how life can be so sharp, so changing. It's like raining down fire on me every time I'm trying to... something shocking happens. So, yeah. I wanted to surprise Sagittarius today by doing this reading. It wasn't planned, but yeah. Maybe I won't get so many consequences from doing it like this. Now you have the 5 here and 9, the Hermit. The Hermit usually talks about that period where you retract inside of yourself because you have some self-reflection to do. The Hermit holds only this candle here. Sorry, Sag, phone started to ring, you know, mischief and shenanigans. Apparently I cannot surprise you in any way when I'm doing your reading, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now and handle it afterwards. I don't know why Sagittarius energy is so... God, no nonsense with me. Yeah, you have the Hermit. So I was talking about the thing that the Hermit is a very wise person. They're using their consciousness to gather information upon life events. He also studies things. He looks at things from different perspectives. Well, he's retracting back into a cave so he can gather knowledge, like he's trying to be cut off from the world because the world is just noise for him, okay? So you're cutting out the noise, the social life, the everything, just to analyze this past conflict. What has it done to you? What has it revealed to you? What's the greater purpose of this situation being in your life? Now, the Hermit, if you look very closely here, he has keys falling down, okay? So what I'm thinking is that you also are giving up the old ways of how you understand this, how it has been, because you, in order to get new knowledge, you need to apply different lenses, different perspectives, different things, and the Hermit is the perfect person to do that. He has a lot of keys here on his belt, so he's equipped to analyze the situation from a number of different perspectives. So this is you being a bit caught up off from the world and the worldly pleasures, okay? So you can get the knowledge from a past conflict. Maybe you never understood why that thing actually happened. What was the problem really, because you were way too inside of the conflict. You were like first person in it, okay? And here it's like you're going back in time, because the Hermit is aimed towards the left side, that being the representative of the past. So you're going back with your consciousness, consciously, willingly going back to the past to understand what really went wrong in the past. Why was this situation the way it was at the time being? Because now you're, with the Hermit card, you're somehow separated from it, because maybe time has passed, so the Hermit goes back in time. But now you're here in the present, and you're going with the understanding that you have now. Maybe you have grown in the meanwhile after this conflict, and now you see it with bright new eyes, and you're taking the time to fully analyze it in that sort of, say, cave. That may be represented in your life as not going out, as sitting with yourself, being in boredom, pulling down the curtains, making a lot of darkness for you, as to just let your feelings vibrate through your body, and also with the mind shedding light, the consciousness here, shedding light on these emotions. Why do I feel like this? Why does my body vibrate so powerfully in regards to this past thing? What was there for me to learn that maybe I haven't back in the past? Because Sagittarius is a sign that goes from spot to spot to gather knowledge. So this, your knowledge crazed in a way. This is the thing that gets you up and going. This is the thing that ignites you, getting knowledge. And if you were way too involved in a situation in the past and you didn't get the knowledge, now it's the time for you to go back inside of you and figure out, why do you need to do this? And I'm sorry that it's the way it is for you. You need to go backtrack, stop going forward, because if you don't get the knowledge from these types of situations, they are bound to repeat in your life. You're gonna, you think that you may got out alive from this situation, okay, with the Five of Wands, the conflict. But if you do not get the knowledge, the universe, this general algorithm will throw the situation again and again in front of you to test you. Have you actually learned the lesson? No? Then we're gonna do this again. You will be amazed how things shift and turn around you, all these life situations, all the people that are swarming around you here with the hive. They are sent somehow by their own path in the universe. They're sent to your doorstep as to test you. No one wants bad things for you. You're just being tested to see if you implemented that thing from the past. Now, another thing here, as I was telling you about the hive, some of you that are working with people or helping others, or you're some sort of analyst, okay? The hive mind is a thing that you could get a lot of, and you will see a lot of people having this sort of pack mentality, okay? So you could see this very clearly if you go to your friends and tell them, well, this person done this to me, okay? And they will all start doing this. They will all hit into this person that you put up as a hive, okay? That a person is holding you back from having that thing that you want, and all your friends will step in, just blurting out horrible words towards that thing, like, yeah, we're gonna start a war. Like in classical Disney films where the people in the rural area would get torches and forks, and they will all go and in a pack to kill the thing in the woods that everyone is so afraid of because they don't understand it. So you will see how this, if you're analyzing this in this period, you will see what great knowledge you will come up to. And if you get knowledge upon hive mind, pack mentality, please, I really want you to maybe leave a comment in below and tell me what you found out about the human consciousness, the human psychological profile, whatever it is that you're working with, okay? And while you're doing this, to get the knowledge from a past experience, here comes this other story here. You're trying to be retracted to understand the past, but here we have the past a bit coming back, sort of. 21, the World card talks about someone that has they have gone through a cycle. This is the ending of a cycle. This is being ready to be reborn. This is not dead completely, and it's also not alive. This is sitting between worlds. One cycle is ending and another is beginning, so you're sort of an embryo inside of yourself. The old ways in which you have been acting need to go, but after you're enlightened here with the Hermit card in your aloneness, here you come to this place where the Ouroboros starts eating its tail again, and a whole another cycle is gonna start. This is you just being between life and death and sitting like a cocoon, being ready to, like an embryo in the middle, just nurturing yourself, getting ready for the next cycle, okay? As I always tell you, this branch, this olive branch here, actually symbolizes those Latin, I forgot to research this. The Romans usually would have this on their head when they would graduate something. So for you, it's some sort of a graduation, okay? You're in between worlds. It's like you're not a child anymore, but you're also not a full adult. You're just in the middle of it. This is coming of age here. It's time for you to grow up in certain departments of your life, okay? So what I'm thinking with these three cards here is that there's a conflict that needs your attention, your consciousness, and while you're giving attention to that thing, you're also maturing here. It's a maturation process, and you're held very it's like you're in a womb here. You're held like this, so you can just evolve now, okay? you can just evolve and pass to the new cycle. You're gonna level up here. This is a card of leveling up. Now, as I said, when you get to a new part of existence, to the new chapter, you being more mature here, I see you being met by the High Priestess and the Queen of Backsage. I don't know why do you make things around me just, you know, have errors, break down or whatnot. Like, music stopped, I don't know for what reason. Maybe you don't like music in this period, Sagittarius, because you're in that hermit mood, so music is too much for you. But the music is on now, so you just get the idea that you should be ready for any type of circumstances. You don't need to have circumstances in the way that you used to have them. Coming back here to the High Priestess, Queen of Cups. So from an emotional standpoint, you're gonna be dealing with a very witchy person, okay? Someone that is very well aware of their emotions, but they're also very secretive. The High Priestess here, if you look at this card, she's almost like turned to stone here, because her body vibrates in the way that the divine sings or talks, or she's just here to download new information. She has the book here with all the knowledge that we as a species have gathered, so she knows what has been in the past. She is trying to download new information from the divine as to rewrite the book. She wants to rewrite the book, okay? She's a type of person that is not so much with their ear towards other people. She has her own inner system. She holds the darkness and the light inside of her. These two elements coexist inside of her, the yin and the yang, okay? This is fertility here, and this is the pineal gland. This is like an egg, and here you have the pine cone, which on many monuments throughout the world, it's symbolic of the pineal gland that we have in our brain. And when you work with it, when you try to stop consuming certain products, and you're diving into meditation and opening the third eye and things of the sort, this pineal gland will get activated, and you will see things in a very different way. It's like you're opening up these channels here, these columns, which are representative of our spinal cord, okay? So you will get other informations in your inner channel, okay? She's also fertile here, so she has ideas for the future. It's just that it's very hard for this type of person that is so witchy. They are so fertile, they are so outer-worldly, they almost look like an alien. It's very hard for them to put their wishes for the future into manifestation, okay? Because it is very hard to talk with this person even, or relate to them, because they seem like they're turned to stone. They're just doing very high vibrational work inside of them. They have a master plan. They know what they're doing. It's just, even if you would try to talk with them, it's like I'm getting the sense that this person holds a lot for themselves. And at the same time, it's almost like they have another language, because you see here there are different symbols on these columns and in her book here. Okay, you don't have the knowledge that she has, and maybe when she talks with you, it's almost like she's talking a foreign language. She also holds a lot of secrets. She cannot show herself to anyone, because not anyone has the understanding for this creature, like what is she doing? Why isn't she following the beaten path, the clear things that we have done throughout society? She cannot do that because she has this from the day she was born like this, okay? She has this connection to the universe, and she cannot sit to listen to ordinary people's problems, like so I had a problem with, no, the high priestess is not even there. She's there physically, but she's not there. She's all the time trying to get these signals from the divine. She notes down a lot of great things of information. She just needs to act upon them. And you need someone to act upon them. But here I'm thinking she is very much lonely, very much on herself, with her sitting with herself, with her spiritual work, with her research here. It's like you, while you're embodying this hermit here, this Sherlock Holmes, trying to figure out things from the past, this person is it's like an alien that's gathering knowledge from its home planet, writing it down, having ideas, but they're not so outwardly open as to share themselves with others. And here comes, after the high priestess, here comes the Queen of Cups. So what I'm thinking is that this may be you, this may be the other person that you're interested in, or it's twisted, like this is the other person and this is you, or this may be completely the other person. You need to figure out for yourself who this person is, or how this reading relates to you, okay? I'm just giving you general information so you could get the idea, okay? Now, the Queen of Cups, she is the queen of emotions. She has her heart here. The cup that she holds in her hand, this is her heart. These are the moon phases. You can see a waterfall in the background, and she also has her toe dipped here in the water. Okay, so we're talking about a person that is sitting on her throne, actually holding this beautiful gift of her emotions, being ready to tempt, call in a worthy person that is not gonna hurt her in her superpower, in her emotions. Someone who actually sees this construct here and comes in a great, in a straight way, in a correct way, in a beautiful way, not cheap. She hates cheap things. And not to say the fact that High Priestess is able to just kill you straight up front for serving some cheap things towards her, because she doesn't have the time to listen to you. She's the type of person that will not listen to you because you're talking things that don't matter in life. Small chat, you cannot do small chat with the High Priestess. She doesn't give an F about it, okay? And here you have the Queen of Cups, another receptive energy here coming after the High Priestess. This may talk about the person that embodies these two energies, and this person holds the key to your love. They have the love that you are seeking for. It's a very beautiful prize, what I'm thinking here, but she also has this witchy side to her. It's like someone telling you up front in your face that you're talking nonsense. What you're doing is completely bogus. And for Sagittarius, that may set you on fire because you're trying to gather knowledge. You're working on something usually, but when you come to this point where you either embody the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, or you're faced frontal with a person that embodies this energy, I'm thinking you're gonna be a bit, explosive, because you can't understand how can a person have this emotional maturity, have this beautiful love to give. This cup in her hands, it's like the thing that everyone dreams for, and at the same time they're not paying any attention to you. It's like they're there but they're not there. They're also looking a bit you know, funny at you. If you're gonna do the wrong thing, they're gonna slap you instantly. I'm not talking about physical violence. I'm talking about someone that's gonna cut you off in a second. And once at a certain time, it's like they're gonna give you their love with no boundaries, and you're gonna get so intoxicated in it, and the next moment they're just gonna shut you out because you're doing some stupid thing that you're not aware of. Use the Hermit energy. Although you have an ending here, it's like you graduated, you're more mature now, but still use this Hermit energy when you're trying to relate to this person, okay? Because I don't think that you're at their level to understand what it is that they're doing here. What it is that this person is doing here is they're trying to create something new, something out of a storybook here with the High Priestess. Yes. So there are objects in their hands. Look at it. One has the cup of emotions, and the other one has the card of what has been, what is our general knowledge. So what I'm thinking is that this is a very witchy person. They're very in tune with the stars, with the moon, their emotions. They have a high degree of knowledge, and for you, Sagittarius, this is gonna drive you mad. This is gonna drive you crazy, because you cannot have someone that's holding so much knowledge, emotional knowledge, any type of knowledge, and be so witchy towards you. You know what you can get from this situation, from this person, okay? They're at a certain level. They are guided by their emotions. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon, and you also have the Queen of Cups having the moon phases here. So this is a beautiful archetype. If you've fallen in love, if you're faced with this person in your life, I know you have a great deal of respect towards them. You want them, you want their love, their heart, the forever after that this person is trying to create, because you have a sort of idea about what they're doing. They may be very secretive here with the High Priestess, but you're very clear upon what you want from them, okay? Because here, ending of a cycle, but here comes this person again. The universe is facing you again with the thing that you want. Do you still want this? How are you gonna go about it to get this? And just because you got the knowledge upon your past conflict here with the Hermit card, it's not like these two are gonna start fighting. First of all, because this person with the High Priest here, she doesn't have time for conflict. She's way more engaged in getting knowledge and other things, and the Queen of Cups here is holding a hand against her cup. So no one can easily get inside of here, because she's working on this person here, he or she or whoever, you know for yourself who this person is. They're trying to do their own thing, their own beautiful love story. Okay, so with these energies, the Hermit and this very high vibrational person here, there's gonna be a lot of temperance, okay? Here comes the Alchemist. So the Alchemist wants, I see it as the higher representation of the Magician, because temperance is talking about healing. You can see this white robe here and the sign on his arm. He wants to heal, and what it is being healed here is you in relation to this person. It's like your essences are sort of coming together, and you're having patience with the process, and you're coming from a new space, sort of. It's like you've grown a bit, and now you can at least talk to them. Not be with them necessarily, but finally you two can relate, you two can talk, you two can like have your energies together, swish them around like a washing machine, because here you have the washing machine. 10, the Wheel of Fortune. This is hazard. This is the divine acting with its invisible hand in your life. So finally, you feel somewhat at ease being with this person, because while they were not talking at all, and you weren't talking with the Hermit, you were analyzing, studying, doing things, okay? This person is also analyzing and studying and noting down things. So now, when we get to a safer place, when we get to a better place, it's like finally we can have some sort of communication between us two. These people don't talk. They don't want to talk. They're deep in their research. But here, finally, I think maybe if you cannot relate to one another, maybe you can at least be near each other. So we're gonna start from there. We're gonna sit in silence. Everyone is doing their own thing. We're manifesting temperance, so we're not acting crazy or fiery or very passionate like Sagittarius usually does. We're gonna be a bit grown-ups here, so we're gonna see how our essences actually mix in together. But here, it's like you were only getting your laundry ready, and here comes the Wheel of Fortune. This is the divine. Manifesting some sort of hurricane in your life. Things are being thrown up into the air, and they're gonna come down eventually for you to sort them. And this is what I've seen that is going on with you since April. Things are just blowing up. You're blowing up. Some people around you are blowing up, just so we can give up the old ways that we have been acting in, because if you do the same thing day in and day out, first of all, for you, Sagittarius, this will kill you. You don't like repeating things. You always need to search for new things. But usually when we do that, it's like we're running on autopilot. We're running automatically, like a happy little disconnected robot, okay? And that's why the divine sometimes comes to throw things up in the air, or you may explode from April up until now. You may explode, or some people around you may explode, because the old ways are over and done. They're just old. So we need new knowledge. We need new things. That's where you step in. That's why you need to go through all of this, because you need to create a new way of being. Change up your life. This is your energy, Sag. If this is not you, I don't know what is. So, washing machine, okay? You need to throw into the washing machine the situation with this person here. Something will happen. Something will happen. Maybe while you're being very silent, both of you, and secretive, and here you're kind of seeing each other from afar, maybe being in the same room but not talking, hovering around each other. While you're doing your thing, this person is doing their thing, so you're hovering near each other. Okay, and here the divine, I think it's like rolling the dice to see which way this will go, because you had a bit of patience here. Both of you had a lot of patience here to you Sagittarius are using your inner flame, your consciousness, and this person is using their emotional radar in a way to feel you. What's up with you? They don't need to talk to you because they know. You also don't need to talk to them because you know. But these are different types of understanding your situations. Now, what I'm thinking is gonna happen here with the Wheel of Fortune is that you're gonna be aware of the fact that you still want this person. That's why they're showing up in your life. So this is a chance for you to redo maybe the conflict that has separated you, because the Five of Wands turns here into a Three of Wands, and we have only this person here. They're having 3 wands, and they're trying to learn how to send out their birds. Birds usually talk about inspiration with the divine, but here you have the fiery wands. Wands are representative of fire. So you're getting a chance to do something again. You're trying again. This is being in boot camp here. So you got the knowledge from the past in a way, and now that you want this person, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try and try and try again. And these birds are sending out messages. They're surveying the, they're moving, they're flying high above, seeing what's happening, and they're coming back here with messages. So you're doing some sort of, with this card also, I'm thinking you're doing some sort of a survey, like trying to find out something about this High Priestess, Queen of Cups person. Or you may just get real with yourself that you actually want love in your life. You want, if not this person in particular, maybe the thing that they are trying to do. And you're looking from afar at them, studying them, shooting out your birds to get messages and see what's up with them. And maybe you're just getting clear, and the divine here is pushing you to get clear that you want, if not this person in particular, maybe the thing that they want for themselves. Maybe you finally get the idea that you want this for yourself. Let me create the thing that I want to create. Let me be in my power. Let me start doing this. Okay, so now you're getting very clear upon what it is that you want in your life, and you're trying to exercise it, like baby steps. Then finally you start running with it. Yes, this is the thing that I want. This is you being in a very high place and actually exercising the thing. You're getting some sort of show on the road, but here you're trying, you're exercising, you're meeting a lot of people, you're talking with a lot of people, trying to see where is your energy gonna be able to pierce through. And don't go crazy having patience, because here you had a lot of patience, very atypical for you. Don't lose your patience, because as soon as you get real that you want something in your life, maybe you want a relationship, maybe you want your own business, maybe you want your whatever it is that you want to learn and master here, bam, there you go, Four of Wands, right up. You're gonna be met here. Just for a bit of time you need to be on your own and do this, but right here we have this whole story coming in. These cards came in together, they jumped out. So here finally you meet someone. It may be a person that you have known in a previous life. It may symbolize marriage, celebration, but in two. I mean, there are just two people here finally meeting the right person for your relationship, for your project, for I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing. It's like you get your player number 2 here. It's like Mario and Luigi. I'm sorry. Some of you will be getting married because you're tying bonds here. This is a person that's coming into your life and they're here to stay, and you should take the time to celebrate this. You too, finally, this is the moment in time when you can look another person in the eyes and see what their value is. See that they are here for the same reason that you are here. So you are in very good hands. And this is a thing that will last throughout time, okay? So it's either you meeting a new friend, a new confidant, a new lover, someone that is at the same level as you. And if this happens while you're celebrating just the two of you, try to manifest it on the outside, because what I'm seeing here is some sort of gathering in the Ten of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. Finally, dude, finally, after all that you have been through and analyzing and starting to do your own thing, finally you meet the person, and it's just celebration from now on. It's just this beautiful thing. You can also see the lunar faces on these people's backs here. They are also emotionally fulfilled. So this is a great type of celebration. Some of you may get married now or in the next month. Your friends are happy for you, your family is very happy for you. This is a very great celebration, and here you have matured, and now here comes your player number 2, and it's a celebration all around. People can see the happiness on your face, and they will also be happy for you. It's like everyone has their cup filled with love. Okay, coming together with friends and family, co-workers, having a celebration, just having a celebration, just because you and another person finally meet, finally get your show on the road. It's not about getting the show on the road. Is more important the fact that you have met each other at this equal level. And that's why people are cheering. There are many more beautiful things to come with this rope here that's fluttering in the wind. It's like it's gonna go throughout time. This is a very stable, very beautiful relationship here, either for a project or for whatever it is that you're searching for. This is your player number 2. So congrats to both of you, not only you, both of you. And here comes the shady part, because there's always a shady part. You cannot have this beautiful reunion here and write on it, the end, they lived happily ever after. No, life doesn't work like that, because right up either at this gathering or after this gathering, you're gonna be tested with something. 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups came in reverse here. So what I'm thinking with the 7 of Swords, you have this person that has gathered, I'm sorry, you cannot see it very clearly, but he has a whole lot of set of swords here, and he's looking down at this sword near the fire where the wolves are sleeping. So this 7 are challenges and tests, and what I'm thinking here with this Knight, someone is trying to be shady during the night. Maybe while you're with your person here at this beautiful party, maybe there is also someone there that you can pick a fight with. Okay, it's there available for you. It may be a conflict from the past. It may be some quarrel that you have with someone that is very shady, and during the nighttime they usually act up just because they're under the shade of the night. They may be ready to send you some message with some quarrel that is gonna destabilize this beautiful situation here. Maybe they're able to start some sort of fiery conflict again. And I know how you are, Sagittarius, because you tend to get very trigger happy. Okay, the music is also stopped, so the music has stopped here, because what I'm seeing, it's like this scene from a movie where you're with your person finally after all that you have been through, and now there's someone very shady. It may be this person here because they're a bit shady, or it may be someone else. You need to identify them, that is ready. Just when you thought that you can breathe a bit, celebrate this new beginning here. Just then, they're ready to serve this BS towards you. It's like them looking at you from a distance and from the shadows, and you can see their eyes, and they're gleaming with the BS that can be opened here. They're ready. And afterwards comes the Four of Cups in reversed. And what I'm thinking is that you, Sagittarius, are done. You see the potential in this conflict that is brewing up here in the darkness from this person that is looking kind of funny towards you. And I think you're not gonna engage. This is the Four of Cups here. This is being in your emotional stability, being cut off from people just to regain your beautiful inside, just to chime a bit with your emotions, being able to be recharged emotionally by being in silence and not acting out crazily. This is like a Buddha figure here, sitting underneath the tree, being recharged in their emotions. Now, what I'm thinking with you is that you're tired of the same old thing, because you know where the Seven of Swords leads. And you're tired of having to go to war with this person, then hanging upside down, trying to regain your emotional stability. This person right here, I'm thinking that they are doing this towards you. They can wage a war that you're not ready for. You didn't get the lesson. But now I'm thinking that you're gonna get the lesson, because you're getting that beautiful beginning that you want, that ending of being alone, trying to recharge yourself. And anytime you're tested with this person by the divine, I think that you are very aware of the fact that what has happened in the past will no longer happen in the future, even though you're much tested. Why? Because I'm feeling you just catching fire because this person dares to do this. Look at you with this meaning. Look at you with this authority over you. Like, we need to war about this. So you can end up in this horrible place of having to recharge. But now you finally got the lesson. You don't need this in your life, okay? Because you're starting up new things. You can build yourself your own thing, like this person is doing here. You can build your own type of beautiful love story project, whatever it is.